So last weekend, my brother Jake came over to my place for our usual Sunday hangout, and right away I noticed he was walking like he was auditioning for a role as a cartoon burglar, tiny, careful steps, eyes darting around. I asked him what was up, and he just said, "Nothing, just breaking in my new kicks." But every few steps, I heard this high-pitched squeak, like a mouse was trapped in his shoes and calling for help. He looked at me with this tortured expression and finally confessed, his sneakers had been squeaking for weeks, and he'd had enough. Now, Jake is one of those guys who believes WD-40 can fix anything, your bike chain, your stubborn window, your love life, so obviously, he'd decided it was the answer to his noisy shoe problem. He proudly pulled out the can from his backpack like a magician about to perform his greatest trick. I sprayed the insoles, the soles, even the laces. Squeak-free since 8 a.m., he declared. But as he tried to demonstrate his silent stride, his left foot shot forward like he was trying to moonwalk uphill, and before I could react, he had glided across my hardwood floor, arms windmilling, and crashed into my coat rack. Instead of being embarrassed, Jake popped up with this wild grin. "Dude, check it out, sneaker skates." He started doing laps around my living room, sliding effortlessly between the couch and the coffee table. Our dog started chasing him, thinking it was a new game, and my neighbor downstairs started banging on the ceiling, which only made Jake more determined to perfect his technique. He even tried to stop for a snack, but the moment he reached for the fridge, he spun out like a figure skater attempting a triple axel and landed on a pile of discarded mail. By the end of the afternoon, Jake had managed to wipe out 3 times, invent a new Olympic sport, and teach my dog how to fetch socks on the run. As he finally slid out the front door, waving with one hand and clutching the banister with the other, he shouted, "Guess I'll just call these my slip-ons."